Kana stretches as if she were a cat. I have no idea what she's saying.
Or a big electric back scratcher?
See, again, he's just obsessed with these back scratchers. Thomas, you're made of metal. She should be at the bottom of this pond. This is just wrong.
Mystery Boxcars.
Kana looks like she shifted from this track over to one track to her left. And now she is on the farthest track, so she shifted one more track after that. And now Kana's off the rails. With a little help from Thomas. Also, I'm not sure what Thomas is doing by extending his axles here, but engines don't work like that.
Thanks, Thomas. Ran out of power again.
So Kana is charging with these electric coils to just sort of magically appear in the air. And that's not a thing yet. Also, where did this charging platform come from? We've never seen this charging platform before. It just suddenly appeared out of thin air. Shouldn't we have seen this charging station before?
Huh? Yep.
So we've talked about engines not being able to make smoke into pictures. Kana just made electricity into an emoji. I don't think that's, physically possible. Also, she's done charging from flat to full. Jeez. That's a lot of electricity that must have been flowing through here. And that's dangerous.
See ya.
Kana suddenly went from the far track to the near track.
You want to go?
I wish there was something we could do to help. Or even
So Thomas was on the same track as Gordon and now appears to be one track over.
she...
So this pole here just magically kind of clips or phases through the side of the boxcar. So that's an animation error. The switches are missing levers. Kana stretches her wheel legs as if she were a cat. Kana's coupling is now a hand, so coupling hand.
A pole?
So Kana was previously on the same track as the boxcar, and now she's looking into the boxcar from the side, so she's off the rails.
Oh, wonder what it does.
Oh, so was Percy.
Maybe it's a giant toothpick or a big
Oh, and Thomas.
back scratcher.
For an engine made of metal, Thomas is strangely enthusiastic of it being a back scratcher. Kana is facing to the left and now magically facing to the right.
Just one piece of a bigger puzzle.
Thomas jumps.
Come on.
Kana is suddenly in front of the boxcar and facing back to the left.
Yeah.
Thomas jumps and does whatever these things with the wheels. Percy jumps.
Sandy, Carly.
So 2 tracks suddenly becomes a billion.
Sandy, Carly.
Sandy jump turns.
Do you mean like that one?
Sandy is off the rails here.
There it
The switches appears to be missing some levers.
is.
Again, coupling hand. Kana is on the side of the boxcar. There was no track here, so Kana is off the rails. Sandy's also off the rails now.
Part of an engine.
And now they're suddenly on the rails again, even though there was literally no rail here before.
That uses power to make things turn. Maybe it's...
Percy, Thomas, and Carly were on a switch, and now they're on 3 parallel tracks, so inconsistency. Sandy jump turns.
Where's
Looks like Kana changed from facing left to facing to the right.
something into new things at a
Thomas jumps.
recycling plant? I got it!
Percy also jumps.
You have to go to... With...
And Sandy, of course, makes 3. Percy and Carly were on separate tracks before, and now they're on the same track. Thomas was on the nearest track, and now Thomas is 1 track over.
Rails, look!
Sandy also seems to have transferred 1 track over. Thomas and Sandy were on the same track, and now Thomas is one track even further to the right. So that's inconsistency error. This is the recycling plant. There's a couple of issues, namely that the switches are missing levers, and I think that these piles of materials are a little bit too close to this track, so that's a safety violation. There was only 2 tracks on this side of the building, and now there appears to be 3. So Carly was previously on this far track that no longer exists, so again, that's another inconsistency error. But now Carly is suddenly on the near track, so she moved over about 2 tracks, or 1 track if the other track didn't exist. It's an error either way.
I see purple! Where?
Kana, Thomas, and Percy are off the tracks.
There.
And Sandy is jumping like crazy.
There.
I have no idea what she's saying. So this boxcar was previously on this track right next to the dumpster, and now the boxcar moved 1 track over.
Thanks, Thomas.
Coupling hand!
Go together? On it.
Sandy jumps.
It's a clock?
So Thomas and Kana appear to be on the same switch, so that means that their rear ends should be crashing into each other. So someone's off the rails here.
Or a big electric back scratcher?
See, again, he's just obsessed with these back scratchers. Thomas, you're made of metal!
Whew! The farm! Let's move out!
Pun.
Ooh, here they come.
The switches are missing levers.
Said no!
A smoke picture.
See?
Percy somehow turned around without using a turntable.
Hang on! I think I...
Somehow Sandy turned around. And also now Sandy's jumping.
See? You can't
Thomas and Percy are now jumping. So that's 2 Sids.
do it! Run!
Also, these were only 2 tracks before and now have become multiple. Another coupling hand. Sandy just slid around the rails and turns around. She's just doing Sandy things.
Huh. These look like propeller blades. Planes have propellers?
Kana was on this track in front of Thomas and now has moved over, despite having no power to move.
Planes have propellers?
Also, Percy and Carly have changed positions. They swap positions more specifically.
You're right, Thomas.
Sandy jumped.
Planes!
She jumped again. She really jumped.
Motorboat!
I don't even know what to say about this. Sandy weighs multiple tons. She should be at the bottom of this pond. There is no propeller that would be able to transform her from an engine into a boat. I don't even think that she's sealed properly to prevent leaks. This is just wrong.
All right!
Percy leaps. Thomas is off the tracks looking into a boxcar.
We're charging that.
Percy jump turns.
I found it!
Sandy disappears into the bushes.
I'll just give you a little power
Thomas jumps.
boost. Thanks.
So previously we saw this being only 3 tracks, and now there is a sudden surprise 4th track here.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thomas suddenly moved from this track to this track. By the way, Sandy is off the rails.
Let's charge you up.
Thomas moves back over again. Sandy's jumping.
Did you do all this?
So Thomas was behind everyone else and now suddenly has appeared in front of Carly and Percy. So I don't know how he got there. Kana's off the rails.
And ready for all.
Moving from this far track to this track right here on the other side of Thomas. Speaking of Thomas, Thomas suddenly was on this track and now is on the middle track here. So he suddenly changed tracks.
Engine.
Ooh, electric picture.
All engines, go!
Title drop! That's the name of the series. Well, I think we solved the mystery of the Boxcars, and the answer was 86 Sins. I'll see you for the next episode. Take care.